Well, many Birmingham residents are on alert tonight after a number of recent homicides here in the city. Here are the key facts tonight. Birmingham police are investigating 5 homicides that have happened over the past 3 days. 2 people were killed on Saturday, 1 person was killed last night, and 2 more people killed today. Kalisha Whitman joins us now live from the Birmingham Police Department with more. Kalisha.
Mike, it's been a busy week for police, one that's filled with a conversation that they don't like to have with families. The one when they have to tell them that their loved one is dead. And you know, people are fed up that the police have to have that conversation too. They say these acts of violence need to stop.
Homicide, a word the Birmingham Police Department has become familiar with, especially within the last 3 days. There have been 5. The first, Saturday at 2:51 a.m. near 17th Street Southwest. The next, Saturday at 4:50 p.m. on Cotton Avenue Southwest. The third, Sunday at 8:30 p.m. on 59th Street North. Then, Monday, 12:19 a.m. on Wilson Road Southwest. And the fifth, Monday at 5:50 a.m. near 83rd Street North.
It makes people more afraid to do things, to go out, because these are things that are not just happening at night. These are things that are happening in broad daylight.
Geraldine Daniels is a pastor and lives in Birmingham. She grew up in the area, moved away, and came back. Homicides were something that she says were less common then. Things
were going on, of course, the civil rights movement, but we were coming together. I think since I've come back, the communities seem to have been kind of separated, and somehow there's an element of fear that I think that causes people not to want to speak up. And the violence that's happening is senseless violence.
And it may not be the solution, but she says overcoming the fear, watching out for one another, and speaking up may help.
Having courage to do that, you put yourself in a position, yes you do, but our forefathers and mothers were willing to do that for their lives, and we must once again be able to do that, to live our lives in good communities and safe places.
Places where people see less of the yellow tape and flashing lights.
So here is a portion of a statement from Birmingham Police Chief A.C. Roper. It reads, quote, "We are extremely concerned about this recent rash of homicides. It's unconscionable that we could go 10 days without a single homicide and then experience so many over the last week," end quote. Now, Roper says the department has checked each case to see if there are any connections and variables, but he says right now there appear to be no connections, but he says most of them appear to be acquaintance-based, which makes them more difficult to prevent. For now, we're live here from the Birmingham Police Department. Kalisha Whitman, Alabama's 13 News.
All right, Kalisha, thank you. Meanwhile, there's a